this is Minka. She is my dog. She is also trained and registered as a service animal, which means that she went through some special schooling to know how to provide a particular service to people with disabilities.
Bridget Johnson. Bridget is a communications manager at the Community Enterprises Incorporated, a nonprofit organization, national nonprofit organization with offices around the country. So, Bridget, if I could ask you, if you could just talk a little bit about the work that you do and how you fill your day.
Currently, as you said, I'm with the National Nonprofit Organization, and we do affordable housing development and community development across the country. But primarily, my work is in media relations, external audiences, trying to reach primarily trade publications and some consumer press.
Seed samples are pulverized with a mortar and pestle in liquid nitrogen. This action breaks open the cells and releases proteins. Since proteins exist everywhere, scientists must protect against contaminating their samples with unwanted proteins which could overwhelm their study. 10 microliters from the resuspended protein sample is added to 50 microliters of bio-rad protein assay reagent dye. A blank is prepared with 10 microliters of sodium hydroxide added to the same concentration and volume of reagent dye.
Hey, Marcy. Last night was so fun. I cannot believe how late we were out. But listen, promise me you do not post those photos online. So embarrassing.
Lisa.
Anyway, so...
Get off the phone.
I'm on a
Get
client
off
call.
the phone.
Sorry, it's like super noisy in the office.
1, 2,
So,
3. She'll call you back.
Whoa, what
Excuse
is
me?
your problem?
You know what this is?
Enlighten me.
Guess it. Guess. Guess what is it?
Animal, vegetable, or mineral.
No, Lisa. This is an email from one of the two people who has written to me saying they don't want to work with you anymore, that you shout, you're disrespectful, that you're just a real pain.
I don't believe you.
Okay,
You're
I'm gonna tell you
totally making that up.
something.
Who
Okay,
would ever
this
say
is
that?
confidential.
I'm a
but
great
this is, you know who
leader.
wrote this? Jessica.
Jessica?
Look, listen.
That
do not
backstabber.
you
I
dare
cannot believe
Listen,
she...
I told you this in confidence. Don't you dare tell her that I told you
promise,
that.
Jessica.
But it's just not working. People
It's not.
want to leave.
Because you know why? Because they don't want to have to work.
No, that's not it. Is it a personal problem?
A lot of my students at University of Maryland, University College are single parents. And they're working full-time. They're either in the military. I've got students overseas in Korea. I've got Marines all over the world. And they're trying to balance work, family, and getting an education. How did you manage to balance it for yourself? And any advice you have for our students?
I'm not sure how well I balanced it, but I'll give you my best shot. Well, one is timing's everything. And I was a single mom. I started in the law enforcement profession, but before I came to the police department, my grandmother had just retired, so I made sure I had some childcare. And right up front, I knew that my shift would be unpredictable. So if it was a standard daycare was the only option I had, I probably would not have chosen this profession at that time. Right. So once you choose this profession and you're in it, you know, I had the fortunate circumstances of being a single mom and then choosing the profession and knowing I had some contingencies.
Hi, I'm Eric Kraus, the Dean of the Graduate School. Welcome to this new edition of Take 5. I'm very pleased to be joined today by Dr. Kara Van Dam, who is the Vice Provost for Learner and Faculty Experience at UMUC. Dr. Van Dam recently joined UMUC, so we want to welcome you, first of all.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bobby Smith, the owner of a premium organic dog food company, has retained pompous, obscure, and expensive consulting firm to do a detailed data analysis of some of his marketing data. He is meeting with consultant Shelley Geek to discuss the results of the analysis.
Come in.
Hi, Bobby. You wanted to see me?
Yeah, Shelley, come on in. Boy, am I glad to see you. So, I was looking at this marketing report that your consulting firm sent me, and, well, I have a couple questions I'd like you to answer for me. So, please, sit down. Now, you know, I'm a pretty big dog food guy, but I'm not really all that good on the numbers just yet, so...
Yeah, so what do you want to know?
Well, like I said, I have a couple of questions, and I thought, you know, you could answer them for me. So how about we page through this together, and maybe we'll get some things answered.
Well, I don't really see why you need me to walk you through the whole thing. I mean, it was pretty self-explanatory. It's not like it was that complex of an analysis.
Well, I'm glad you didn't think it was all that complicated, but if I can't understand it, I can't run my business using it, now can I?
Now we're going to take up our sanding paper and we're going to rotate. You want to try and create an even roundness. And now you can see it's starting to become more of a spear point there. That's what I want. What you're going to end up with is something like this.
Hello, my name is Eric Kraus, and I'm the Dean of the Graduate School here at the University of Maryland University College. As a veteran, non-traditional, and first-generation college student myself, I know how momentous the decision is to pursue a graduate degree at this point in your life. It can be difficult to fit another time commitment into your life given your other personal and professional commitments, but I assure you, it will be worth it. On behalf of the faculty and staff of UMUC, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to our community. You know, only 7% of people in the United States have a master's degree. Completing your degree will not only bring you personal satisfaction, it will also set you apart and help you develop the skills you need to advance in your career.